Hello my soul family, welcome to this spirituality retreat for the full moon in Aries that has just passed sometime here in October. And as I'm recording this video today, this is October 11th, and I was really guided to come here and letting us do a retreat because I do these intuitively as I'm guided to, and I wasn't really feeling it the past week, so I didn't do it. But I did my own personal bonfire, and I did like my own little ritual meditation with my spiritual practice, and it really made me feel rejuvenated and healed from the inside out. So today I want to share this energy with all you who are watching this and helping us to unite together in love, in peace, and in harmony. So I'm going to be doing a meditation with a bonfire meditation after this little message that I'm going to be doing attached to this retreat. Okay, so it's going to be us just meditating, just looking at the fire and just zoning out. Okay, but I want to begin with talking about what this energy is about, because I've really been feeling a lot of changes, a lot of growing up, you can say, because with this full moon in Aries, right? Think of Aries. Aries is representative of the planet of Mars. Mars is all about reigniting that warrior within us, giving us that courage and strength to conquer our fears, move ahead in our lives, and let go of anything that's dragging us down. In order to be a strong warrior of light, we need to be spiritually connected to source all the time in all that we do, and we need to be healed body, mind, and spirit, right? So this is about alignment as well, and making sure that we are purifying our soul, really what's in our hearts, in our minds, making any amends, clearing out the air, any miscommunication or misunderstandings, so that there can be this new beginning, because this is what's being formed in the air right now. There's this new chapter as we end and complete this cycle of 2020, which has been quite a rocky and weird one for all of us on different levels. But it's because it's transitionary. All of us have been having to leave something behind, or perhaps destroy something that wasn't at the fullest capacity or potential that God wanted it to be. And this new beginning, this new restructuring that we're all currently working on, which requires a lot of inner spiritual strength, tapping into that inner warrior in ourselves and fighting our own battles, because these battles are all in our heads. And that's where the ego comes in, right? Reminding us that it's all an illusion. Whatever your mind is telling you, let it go. Dissolve it. Check out my therapy sessions and my spiritual counseling TV network, because that's what I work on there, on healing any mental health imbalances and things that are blocking us from moving forward in our career, in our purpose, in our mission, in love, in health. Because believe it or not, all of these factors play a huge role in our health. So we're being asked to really, really clean up inside and out. This time that we begin to do things, do it with grace, with mindfulness, and putting God first. So this is different for all of us, because we all have different missions. We all have different responsibilities and duties as light workers here on earth. So definitely check out my presentation that I did, a 3-day Lightworker University 2020 virtual motivational speech event. It was huge. It was really, really amazing, connecting with God, letting God just speak. And you know, it kind of got me again into that vibe, because last year I did a motivational speech and I've been wanting to do one of those again, and it really felt like I was in a crowd of people doing it. I had to use my visualization skills, because we're all trapped in our own space all over the world. It's not just one person. We're all in this together. So this is what this full moon in Aries is also reminding us, that through this fire, which is why I'm going to do a fire meditation, how appropriate, right? Because Aries represents fire. It's the fire sign. Fire represents passion, vitality, energy, life force. By reconnecting to our passion, what we are passionate about, what we really love to do, your creative self within, letting your artistic self speak for itself and come out and play. That's what's going to get you this new beginning. That's what's going to create this miracle in your life, this magnificent masterpiece, individually, each of us. And yes, we can come together and work together, but everybody is going to be whole from within first, because that's important. Because if everybody's cracked from within, a cracked, broken heart, many broken hearts together can't heal themselves together, you see. So this is why all of us need to heal our broken heart and let God mend it miraculously again, as if nothing had happened. So definitely check out my Lightworker University. On day 3, when I talk about love, I specifically talk about that. It's about trust. It's about learning to love again and fall in love with ourselves, fall in love with life, so that we can fall in love again with our spiritual partner, whoever that may be. Maybe it's someone from your past. Maybe it's someone you've never met. Maybe it's just you and God. It's different for everybody. And that's what we're going to discover as we move into this new phase, these new energies, and let things unfold naturally, right? And these are the revelations that we are going to continuously be illuminated with as we spend more time in prayer and mindful meditation. So definitely check out my new mindful meditation program. It's a 6-week, 6-phase program where I teach you how to meditate transcendentally, how to access higher consciousness through inner stillness. So I guide you, because I know it can be difficult for many people to learn to stay still. So definitely check that out. Now, the second part of this message, I do want to bring up some healing cards and see what the divine has to extra tell us today. I have my yoga cards here as well. These are my yogi path cards, and then my Reiki hearts. So there's a lot of healing of hearts that need to happen, right? Our heart chakra is most definitely one of the issues. And, you know, mending it back together. And it begins with self, learning and remembering and telling ourselves that we deserve to be loved, because we're valuable just the way that we are. And of course, we all have improvements to make individually. But a true lover should love us for where we're at right now and can see our future higher self. Let us learn to love through our spiritual eye. Let us learn to see each other through our souls. Okay? And this takes a lot of courage. It's not about ego. It's not about who's going to speak first. It's not about who's going to apologize first. Or it's not about who's right or who's wrong, right? It's just about accepting, letting it be, and then just coming together in love. All right, so let us get a message for today. And it's definitely also, I'm seeing, like, you know, the lotus flower represents this 1,000-petaled lotus petals layers that we all go through in our spiritual awakening, right? The Kundalini activation of our chakras. And this is a book that I'm working on. I've still been working on it for the past year, but I'm being guided to work on completing it, because it's very important for the collective to learn about what chakras are. Most people don't know what that is. And if you don't know what that is, you might not know what you're experiencing, right? So I go really deep into that book on all 14 chakras that we are all connecting with. And look at this, what a perfect message. Wow, this is the message. Connecting with our higher self. Envisioning our higher self by connecting with it, and then embodying your higher self. All of those 3 adjectives. Visualizing, connecting, and then embodying. That's the message, and that's the guidance for this energy. Connecting with our higher self is easier than most people think. Yet without this connection, it is often difficult to find the strength, understanding, and inspiration that we need to live our lives. Find somewhere quiet where you can be undisturbed for a while. Somewhere in nature is especially good, and sit or lie down and simply intend to connect with your higher self. When it is guidance from your higher self, the answer often pops into your mind even before you finish formulating the question. And this is something very true of what I've been doing in my own personal life. Connecting to my own inner real joy. Connecting to this joyful place in the world, which is being exactly where we are right now. I've been spending more time in my own sacred space, in my own spiritual practice with God in silence, and I've found my peace. And I really hope to bring that all to you today so that you also can practice that and see this moment as a blessing in disguise. This step back that we've all been forced to take, see it as a blessing, a rest that the divine is in gifting us with, so that when we embody this new beginning, this new higher self, and we begin this new structured reality, which I really, really feel solidly, this whole new world is gonna happen in 2022. It's a magical number, 2022. But what happens between now and then is more critical, okay? Because this is gonna determine your future. So start assembling and start walking on this destiny of yours, setting the blueprint for your new life now. So following God's instructions, that's the guidance. Follow obediently, whether you understand it or not. I began this business whether I understood it or not, and slowly I've been revealed the reason behind it, the purpose. And I am still learning and discovering new things every day. But that is the journey of awakening, of enlightenment, of being of one with God. So that's a beautiful message today, and I really want to take out my Yogi Path cards. I really love these cards because it really helps me to connect. I learn new terms as well all the time, every time I pull a card here. And I really feel like there's something new today for us. So we're going to read from the book here. Well, of course we have Pranayama at the bottom, which is breath work, meditation. So definitely take part in that. We're going to read that one. And then a few more, I guess. I also like to use these cards in my weekly health guidance in my Spiritual Counseling TV network. So definitely check it out. This is the rest card. How appropriate. Okay. And these are 2 unreversed. So our guidance during this moments of where we're at worldwide is to take a step back and breathe. Definitely. This is a yoga term that's about the 8 stages of yoga, the control of your breath, right? Controlling and surrendering. You have inhaled the beauty, joy, and magnificence of life and exhaled the toxicity, stagnancy, and dullness. Now is the time to use this prana, this energy that you've cultivated deeper towards your truth. With this control of the breath, you can control your life. So where would you like to go now? this new beginning, this new you. Definitely check out my new program, A New You. It's a 10-week intensive soul coaching program. If you're seeking more rest, tranquility, and luxury, breathe slower. This is about being in the present moment. If you're seeking more energy, speed, and rahas in your life, breathe faster, right? And this is where we embody this joy and this vitality to go after our mission. Through pranayama, controlled breath, you can decide how you want to feel and when. So begin the study of various pranayama practices such as alternate nostril breathing and breath of fire. Use it in your life to magnetize your direction. Then we have rahas in reverse. Maybe it's because we've lived an over-rushed life in the past, and this is why this is happening. This is an Ayurveda term, which is healing, right? It's like Ayurvedic medicine of what I teach in my herbology master course here at the Body, Mind, and Spirit brand. And what else this has to say, this is about dynamic movement, aggression, and energy. More active lifestyle, what I've been telling you all, more physical movement, so that our natural flow of energy can be flowing easily and freely. You are in a place of movement, making the most of each day. This is what we're being guided to do, because you're being guided to be more passionate and excited about whatever task is being given to you, and push the limits of what you believed possible for yourself. Going after your dreams finally. Rahas is needed to bring our desires into action, Aries energy, right? And this is the full moon, completing these old cycles and opening up the new one as we approach the next new moon. And you are deep in this development phase right now, you see. You have, and there is astrologically a big cycle wave from here on to the year 2022. So that's why I also said that, because there's something else going on as well. And a lot of things that are hidden spiritually that we can't see, right? You have already achieved many great accomplishments because of your determination, and more await in the near future. So this is about trusting in divine plan, divine order, and divine timing, whether you understand or not. However, remember to balance action with rest. Balance of body, mind, and spirit. Otherwise, you will lose sight of your true goal in the pursuit of achieving more. Now, if it's in the reverse, which is what happened, I feel like the collective, this is what's happening. When there is more rahas than sattva, which is the mind becomes hyperactive and restless. You have been so caught up in the achievement phase, or the 3D mentality, right? That you have lost sight of why you're even doing all of this and the greater purpose of life. That could have been a reason, which is truth. You are regularly overexerting yourself both mentally and physically without allowing the proper rest that you need to recharge. You may have recently been feeling easily agitated, anxious, jealous, materialistic, aggravated, or fearful. All of these emotions that are not aligned with your higher self. You have already done so much, so it's time to recharge your batteries. Care for your vessel, which is our spiritual care. And connect with nature and reflect on the deeper purpose of life. You are a human being, not a human doing. Steer clear of spicy foods and consume a more sattvic diet, which is more pH balanced, right? More, what is that word? Alkaline. Trade in your powerlifting or spinning for some calming yoga today. And definitely that's something that we all need to take part in, right? It's not about doing. Sometimes it's just about resting. And then we have Vata in reverse. What does that mean? It's also an Ayurvedic term. So there's a lot of healing energy coming in today. A more healing, obviously, that's needed worldwide. And it's in reverse. So this is about the Aries dosha, which is creative, imaginative, and unpredictable. And there's a lot of water energy. This is a waterfall. It's a beautiful waterfall. So this is definitely about purification. When there is too much wind, a tornado ensues. The many ideas floating through your mind have not been anchored, right? Too much dreaming, too much thinking, and not enough doing. This is what the full moon in Aries is pushing us to do. More action. This has left you feeling scattered, anxious, and ungrounded. Every idea is a seed that can only grow when planted. Reconnect with the earth, your physical body, and your root chakra. Consume grounding root vegetables which connect to the earth. And this can also relate if you've been ungrounded spiritually in a good way, but you still need to come back to earth and then be of service, right? Walk on the soil barefoot to rebalance your ionic charge. Meditate on your belly and imagine yourself drinking in the earth's energies. Focus on one step at a time and do not feel overwhelmed by the enormity of life. There is always more time if you allow there to be. So our guidance is creative one. It's time to let your ideas flourish. You have gotten a gust of the Vata wind energy and are riding its waves out to deeper waters. Ideas are bubbling within you, and your body has become a vessel for its creative blessings. Allow yourself to dance to the rhythm of your thoughts and let them take you to higher places. It's about getting artistic, freeing yourself. The veil between the stars and the earth has been lifted, and the downloads that you're receiving are straight from the universe. Be sure to anchor them down to this earth with action so that your visions can manifest into reality. So, beautiful message for this full moon in Aries. And this is also a lot of reassurance that this is all gonna bring us towards our abundant golden energy, right? That's why I chose the word gold today. I was really feeling this energy, and we're shielded in the process, and God has always got our back. So if you ever need assistance or help, call on God through prayer. Remember that meditation and prayer are different things. Meditation helps us to connect to the inner stillness of our mind, emptying it out, so that we can listen to God's guidance. But then prayer is when we have a conversation with God, when we actually tell Him about our life, when we're grateful to Him for our blessings, and when you want to know anything, right? When you want to actually have clear guidance. So do the both of them and continue to stay on your path of light. Definitely check out my Lightworker University event. It's for free on YouTube. You can watch it now. Check out my Body, Mind, and Spirit Health and Wellness website on my website, christyramirez.com/health and wellness. And also check out my new program on You, my 10-week intensive soul coaching program, and my mindful meditation program, christyramirez.com/meditation. So definitely, I really hope that you enjoy this fire meditation that we're going to be doing right now in silence. And I hope that we can all start this new beginning together in love and harmony, and all on the right foot. Have an amazing and beautiful time, everyone, and soul journey. Namaste. Hello, everyone. I welcome you all today to this meditation today. Just with this bonfire, let us let our mind drift away into this place of inner stillness and peace. What is it that you most desire to achieve in your life, to reach in regards to your spiritual journey, your soul evolution, and your mission here on earth? Reflect on this on today's meditation. Today I'm holding on to a rose quartz. I want to focus on this rose quartz today because this rose quartz represents self-love. It also represents innocent love between two souls united. And like I said earlier, love right now is the one thing that's going to heal us all and create these miracles in our life. So we need to be open and receptive to this love by healing any heartbreak, healing any insecurity, healing any fears, and conquering our minds that are telling us to believe in illusions, when all we need to do is believe in love, believe in God, and let God heal us today. There is a lot of mystery in this fire because this fire represents passion. We need to reignite this light within our lives, this passion for life, this vigor for doing the things that we need to do on this mission on earth. We need to be warriors. Warriors conquer their fears. Warriors stand up for their truth. Warriors are not afraid, but rather, warriors are courageous. Warriors are brave. And warriors trust, because trust requires a lot of bravery. to put yourself back out there, to be vulnerable again in love, to show your authentic self, to be honest with oneself. All of this requires rawness, truthfulness. So let us begin by taking a few deep inhales and exhale gently, just letting all negativity go, all the past thoughts ruminating go, and only stay here in the present. Inhale again, this beautiful healing light, white light energy, and let it immerse into your soul. And again, exhale all that is not of high vibration. And remember that this can be stemmed from our own self in our own mind. It's not external, it's all internal. So this inner battle in our mind has to be conquered. Inhale this love that God is offering us today. Hold on to it and let it spread all over your heart and into all your organs, all over your body, your limbs. And then exhale any last remnants of anything that needs to get cleaned out. Inhale one last time, the purest of love. And exhale the past memories, the past traumas, the past hurts. It's over. It's a new beginning. Put a smile on your face. Keep breathing into your core. Set the intention to take your energy to this rose quartz temple or cave. Envision yourself in one of these caves. See a beautiful beaming white tunnel of light appear in front of you, and step inside it. Feel the white light holding and supporting you. In the distance, see a pink light, which gets bigger as you walk towards it. This new portal opening for you. You're being invited by God. And it gets so big that it engulfs you in pink rays. You are walking into your heart's cave. Visualize it and feel it through all your senses. This is your heart space. Start to become aware of what the energy feels like, washing over your whole body. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Do you feel more loving? Do you feel more healed? Is your heart mended miraculously? See the pink flow from the cave surround you and penetrate every cell and fiber of your being. Welcome that energy into your body through your crown chakra and wash it throughout your entire physical temple, your sacred temple. Purify yourself with this beautiful healing energy. Tap your heart and ask to download and activate these new feelings inside you of pure, innocent, high vibrational, unconditional love for self, for others, and for the world. The feelings of love and peace, stillness and connection. This is a beautiful meditation to take with us in everyday living, learning to live more in the present, letting go of the past and only taking with us in our light backpack the lessons learned and applying it to whatever present circumstances face us, and learn to empty our mind in this very moment so that we can clearly listen and hear God's divine guidance towards what action steps to take now in the presence for our new future. Meditate upon this as many times as you need. And I'm really wishing you a healing journey. I'll see you for the next spirituality retreat. Thank you for joining me. Please follow me on my health and wellness website, Body, Mind, and Spirit, and my Christy Ramirez Soul Coaching website, ChristyRamirez.com. Namaste.